This will be a journey. And it'll be an incredible one. I've been waiting for this game for so long, as of so many people. And I'm incredibly excited. And for those of you who don't know what Bannerlord is, who are on my channel currently, give it a chance and learn this game and just find out how incredible this is going to be. Because this is the early access of Mount and Blade, but it's got a hell of a lot in it already by the sounds of it. And there are going to be maybe some bugs that come along the way, but it's, you know, I just can't wait. I really can't. So, let's get into it. I've been waiting so long for this. I was along with the other tens of thousands of people who were in the live stream waiting for, you know, I was with the tens of thousands of people waiting for it, you know, the countdown. But yeah, I've already decided what faction I'm going to play. I've actually decided the name of my character already as well. We're going with the Battanians for this one. I don't know too much about the lore in this game, but I don't know why. It was a bit of a stupid reason to pick Battanians, but I live in Wales, and obviously there's ancient Celtic origins and stuff like that in Wales, and all of that, you know, links that go way back. So I figured it's just closer to home for me, though I've never... It's not like we actually are like Celtics here. We're perfectly normal people, obviously, but I don't know. It just felt like culturally it felt a bit closer to home sort of thing. So I thought it made sense to pick the Battanians for me, personally. I almost picked the Sturgians really closely because I love Vikings and stuff like that, and they're kind of based off that, so they pretty much are Vikings, so that's really cool. But all the factions look incredible. I'm thinking about doing a playthrough of every faction, but that would take a long time. So we'll get the Battanian one done first, and I'll see how I feel after that. The Battanians still remember the olden days when the woods stretched across northern Calradia, and the Empire and its cities had yet to violate their sanctity. The fierce warriors remaining loyal to their traditional ways, they paint their faces when going to battle, and even their noblemen prefer to fight on foot while using great axes and two-handed swords with deadly efficiency. See, and I've got an idea of what I want as a character in this as well, and this is I'm going to be here forever, so obviously I'll cut it to certain bits. So let's have a look-see here. I've got the name already, and we'll get to that in a second.
Hey!
Holy shit.
Fire!
Oh yeah, I'm giving him a deep ass voice, and we're gonna go really tall with this guy, just because I want to be the absolute monster in battle with a two-handed, like, ginormous sword or something like that, like a Celtic-styled sword. So I'm definitely going with that. I'm getting really in depth here. I could try and create myself, but I'm not sure whether I want to do that or not. And if you've played Warband, Mount and Blade Warband, you'll see obviously that graphically the faces actually look like faces, because in Warband, you can make, honestly, hell on earth. I probably won't try and create a character that looks like me at all. I can't really be bothered. I'll be here for ages, and I'll probably fail miserably. Because I've tried to do that in the past, and I just can't do it for some reason. Okay. All right, I'm okay with this so far. Right, hair, here we go. This is where it's going to get mental. I was thinking about going for, like, a, you know, long hair, or do the dreaded look, but I'm not... Dude... Dude, look at this. Oh, this is so badass. I love this. See, I feel like the whole big beard thing, those are like the Viking type, you know, huge beards. I know it's like a stereotype and all that, but still. Oh, that's made it. Oh my god, that has made it for sure. Oh, you can't have... I really want war paint, but I also want a really badass scar too. So some of the stuff in this game as well, they said that there will be like placeholder type stuff. I think I'm going to go for that. I'm absolutely going for that. No, I like that more. Oh, okay. So this is like Warband where you pick your backstory and it determines the skills you start off with. I like this. Okay, cool. Feeling very familiar right now, which I love. You were born into a family of members of the Chieftain's Hearthguard. Healers, tribespeople, smiths, foresters, bards. Obviously, that's the more... I think in tribespeople, so a bit more crazy, you know, not so within within a community, more just as a... Look at this! That's so cool. Your family were middle-ranking members of a Battanian clan who tilled their own land. Your father fought with the Kern, the main body of his people's warriors, joining in the screaming charges for which the Battanians were famous. I'm so excited. Okay, members of the Chieftain's Hearthguard. Your members were the trusted kinfolk of the Battanian chieftain and sat at his table in his great hall. Your father assisted his chief in running the affairs of the clan and trained with the traditional weapons of the Battanian elite, the two-handed sword or falx, and the bow. I'm thinking this now because just in terms of skills, I know you can like mold your character anyway afterwards. It doesn't really determine a whole lot. Vigor and control. See, there's not a whole lot. I want my character to be this huge just dude with a two-handed, and he's just leading people into battle like fearlessly sort of thing. That's kind of what I'm going for. Yeah, we'll go with members of the Chieftain's Hearthguard for sure. Holy shit, that's me. he's a big boy. As just a clothing as well, it probably makes him look like that. But as a child, you were noted for your leadership skills, your brawn, your attention to detail, your aptitude for numbers, your way with people, your skill with horses. It's got to be brawn or leadership. Okay, we had a whole lot of brawn as a child. All right, I'll put that in. Kind of like imagine that's there. Like he was a strong kid, but he had a knack for leading people into. Oh my god, that smile. If the wolf pup gang of your early childhood had an alpha, it was definitely you. All the other kids followed your lead as you decided what to play and where to play, and led them in games. That's perfect. Gives us points in leadership and tactics and cunning. That's perfect for the character I want to go for. Like all the village children, you helped out in the fields. You also herded the sheep, worked in the village smithy, repaired projects, gathered herbs in the hunted small game. Worked in the smithy? From what I remember, yeah, it added to your smithing and your two-handed. I'm trying to make him, I'm trying to make our character, pretty good in the two-handed and just be able to look after himself a bit when we start off so we have a chance of actually fighting. We have a chance to, make an impact in the beginning and not get just bow sniped. I've got the AI set to good as well. Oh, it's so cool. You can see your character grow up as well. As a youngster growing up in Calradia, war was never too far away. You were a chieftain's servant, trained with the Hearthguard, stood guard with the garrisons, rode with the scouts, trained with the infantry, trained with the Hearthguard. He was destined for Actually, I want to read these first. Your family arranged for you to accompany a chieftain of your people. You were not given major responsibilities, mostly carrying messages and tending to his horse, but it did give you a chance to see how campaigns were planned and men were deployed in battle. I like this, actually, because I think obviously we're going to try and become the leader of the Battanians, if that's even possible, or start our own kind of Celt faction in the future. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. But we really want him. I want to be like this unbreakable leader who leads fearless warriors into battle, and as growing up as a child, he was born to be a leader and a warrior sort of thing. So we're going with that. Before you set out for a life of adventure, your biggest achievement was you defeated an enemy in battle. You led a successful manhunt. You invested some money in land. You hunted a dangerous animal. You had a famous escapade in town. What's an escapade? I completely forgot what that was. So obviously, yeah, that would increase my fighting ability. Leading a successful manhunt seems good, though. Again, just because he's renowned, I want him to be renowned for his leadership and his I know ultimately this doesn't mean a lot in terms of the rest of the game. It just sets your stats up, but I like to have a backstory to my character. It makes it a bit more personal, a bit more enjoyable. When your community needed to organize a posse to pursue horse thieves, you were the obvious choice. You hunted down the raiders, surrounded them, and forced their surrender, and took back your stolen property. That's perfect. Okay. Like many families in Calradia, your life was upended by war. Your home was ravaged by the passage of army after army. Eventually, you sold your property and set off with your father. Hang on, let me reread that. Your home was ravaged by the passage of army after army. Okay. Eventually, you sold your property and set off with your father, mother, brother, and 2 younger siblings. Sorry, my throat is building up. Siblings to a new town you'd heard was safer, but you did not make it. Along the way, the inn at which you were staying was attacked by raiders. Your parents were slain and your 2 youngest siblings seized, but you and your brother survived because you drove them off without. You subdued a raider. You were able to grab a knife in the confusion of the attack. You stabbed a raider blocking your way. You encouraged the few travelers in the inn to break out in a coordinated fashion, killed or captured most, but you and your brother were able to escape. No, I feel like he wouldn't put his own people in front of him, sort of thing. He'd always put himself at the front of the fight to protect his own people. Subdued somebody, yeah. That sounds cool. Right, you prepare to set off with your brother on a mission of vengeance and rescue. Here is your character. Holy shit, this is cool. Right, the name I have is an ancient Welsh Celtic name, and it is Bledry, or Bledry. I don't know how you pronounce it, I'm pretty sure. And it basically means wolf ruler. So I kind of want to go for this vibe of like this wild, really smart, but crit-like kind of like warrior king who hunts down his enemy sort of thing. And yeah, Bledry means wolf ruler, so I want to go for that. And maybe even, because I know you could change your name in Warband like halfway through your campaign. So if he does end up becoming a leader of a faction, I might rename him to Wolf King. Although it means Wolf Ruler, Wolf King, similar thing. Okay, determine the game difficulty. Oh shit. So they take 1/3 of the regular damage. Friendly troops do. They take 2/3 of the regular damage, and then they take the full amount of damage. I think we're going to go for realistic. It may make it a lot harder, but friendly parties receive damage. I'm not sure how mad I am for going realistic on everything. Recruitment difficulty. Because this is my first playthrough, and I really don't know how this game is in terms of its difficulty level. You get okay, interesting. Enable death. Choose if the heroes are able to die on the battle. No, I don't want that. Enable auto-allocation of perks for members in your clan. No, I don't want that either. I want to put my own perks into characters. So I feel like for my player received damage, I'm going to reduce it to 2/3. Purely because I think obviously your character is supposed to be, you're supposed to lead like your own people, and you're supposed to be the center stage. So I don't want to be like my character gets sniped by a bow, although you know what? Oh, how difficult is this going to be? We'll go realistic everything, and if I get absolutely annihilated, we'll work our way through it, and we will fight to the end. Oh, here we go. Brother, it's been 3 days now we've been tracking those bastards. I think we're getting close. We need to think about what happens when we catch them. How are we going to rescue Farrak and Athene? I've never heard those names before. Are we up for a fight? Indeed we are. This looks like an old training field for the legions. Perhaps we can spare some time and brush off our skills. The practice could come up useful when we catch up with the raiders. I'm probably going to practice, yeah, because I haven't played Warband in a while. So, although I know the fighting is largely the same. So do you think we'll catch up with the raiders soon? The tracks look fresh, and I've seen some smoke on the horizon. They can't move too quickly if they're still looting and raiding. No, I'm pretty sure we'll be able to rescue the little ones, or die trying. Brave. How should we prepare for the fight? Well, if they're still pillaging, they may have split up into smaller groups. Hopefully we won't need to take them all on at once, but it would help if we could hire or persuade some people to join us, of course. Oh, we're here! Oh, look at... Oh my god. This is so cool! I haven't done anything, but it's so cool! Enter a training area. Oh, it's just so... It feels so good! The frame rate is so steady as well. It's just so perfect. It's everything I wanted it to be, and it's only early access. Before we do anything else, we're low on food. There's a village north of here we could buy provisions and find some help. You're a better rider than I am, so I'll let you lead the way. Tutorial navigating Calradia. Calradia. You can explore the world map by moving your camera with WSD, panning your view by right-clicking. Moving your party is done by clicking on the map. Yes, I know, I've played the other game. You will leave a mark on target location unless you have clicked on anything such as mountains or sea. Refugees. Oh, I'm so happy I'm playing this game right now. I thought I'd never, this day would never come. You've arrived at Tevea. To explore the location, you can enter the settlement by pressing the highlighted button on the left. Yeah, it's just teaching me the basics. This episode is very tutorial-y and learning the basics. We're here, I guess, so we need food, and after that, maybe some men can come with us. The headman here could probably help us. Let's try to find him. Oh, there we go. Look at him. He's a monster. There we go. Right, I had to change some keys around. Right, let's try and find this headman then. Oh, there are children in the villages now? This looks so much more lively and just so much better. Is this him? Empire peasant? No, it's definitely not him. It feels so weighty as well, the movement of the horses. If it's like Warband, he's got to be around an important building. Hello. We need help. Some raiders have taken our younger brother and sister captive. We think they may have passed this way. They got your people too? Sorry to hear that. Those bastards have been killing have done a bit of killing and looting in these parts as well. We think they've gone north. I reckon there are a few folk around here who'll join you in going after them if you'll pay for their gear. Once you made your preparations, come and talk to me again, and I may have a task for you if you're going after the raiders. Ah, okay, so you're supposed to believe. Your brother has asked to hire at least 4 men before you set out to face the raiders. You can hire troops from the villages. Yes, yes. Notables help you recruit more and better, higher level troops according to your relation with them. I want to recruit all of them, thank you very much. And byproducts. Your brother recommends that you purchase 2 sacks of grain. You can dye this by transferring them to your inventory. When yes, yes. There we go. We have finished our preparations. Let's talk to the headman again. He had said he may have a task for us. We could use his friendship. Talk to the headman. The menu in the top right shows the important people in your current locations. Click on the headman portrait to talk to him. Oh, that's easy. That's nice. I was liking Warband though as well, similar. Glad to see you found what you needed. Now, about that matter I mentioned earlier. There's this wandering doctor who comes through here from time to time. Name of Takteos. I think so. I think that's how you say it. Treats people for free. We're fond of him. He set off the road just a few hours before the raiders came through here. Well, he's not really a wordly type, but just the kind of fellow who'd stumble into a trap and let himself be captured. We're worried about him. If you could keep an eye out for him, this Takteos, we'd be very grateful. Maybe if he's alive and well, he'll tell you a bit more about his quest. Ooh, okay. Looks like we're about to get in our first fight. Leave. There we go. Let's go over to this guy because I'm a bit nervous about fight. They might join parties or something. Attack. Battle commands. You could tell your men to charge by opening the orders with F1 and choosing.
Charge!
Ah, cool. What the hell? They all went naked for a second there. Oh, it feels so satisfying. I want to let these guys finish him off. Or I'll do it up by foot. Woo! My first battle on Bannerlord 1. Press tab to view results. You gained point. Great. Okay, that's great. 0.16 renown. 1.6 renown. Jesus Christ. Attacker army. 8 people. 6 people. Ah, okay. Here we go. Remaining kills. Upgrades. Dead. Wounded. Routed. 6 dead. Sweet. I guess we got to go around and kill all these people. Let's go again. So much more structured this beginning. Attack! Yeah, just charge, guys. Oh yeah, they killed one. Sorry, that's Native Americans, not... Ooh, God, that was a... Oh my God, they killed my horse. Guys, I need some help here. Oh, there's blood on me. They killed my horse. Oh, this is going to be so fun, this game. Rescuing and taking prisoners. After a hard-fought battle, you may have the choice to take some prisoners or recruit those that you have freed from your enemy. Both options are done by transferring the troops to your party with the arrow. So we got 2 prisoners. Sweet. Knobbed club. Sorry, the child in me just come here, bandits. So I have the troop size set to 800. So 400 versus 400 could be like the maximum battle. Charge! Let's see what happens. Anyway, with this, I like how our brother's fighting with us. I didn't even know we'd have a brother. Oh no, that's bad. That's real bad. Oh, my health. I didn't even realize my health was so low. It's so much harder to kill these guys, like, by yourself. I'll keep these guys distracted. Come on, guys. Oh, there we go. Yes, brother. I love how there's dynamic. Oh! Jesus Christ, I just wiped him out. You rescue several prisoners that the raiders have been dragging along. They looked parched and exhausted. You give them a bit of water and bread, and after a short while, one staggers to his feet and comes over to you. Ah, Tacteos. Hello, my friend. I don't know who you are, but I'm in your debt. These brigands would have marched us to our deaths. My name's Tacteos. I'm a doctor by trade. I was on, well, a bit of a quest, but now I'm thinking I'm not really made for this kind of thing. I was with a caravan and they just came out of the brush. We were surrounded and outnumbered, so we gave up. I figured they'd keep us alive if just for the ransom. But then they started flogging us along at top speed without any water, and I was just about ready to drop. Jesus. I could feel the signs of heat stroke creeping up, and I told them that they just flogged me more. But they just flogged me more. If your group hadn't come along, maybe I would have... Maybe I have a way to thank you properly. We're looking for 2 children captured by the raiders. Can you tell us anything? I'm afraid I haven't seen any children, but after our caravan was attacked, the chief of the raiders, the one they call Radagos, took and rode off with our more valuable belongings, including a chest that I had. He seemed to be controlling more than one band raiding around this area. If this lot has your kin, then I think he'd be the one to know. And since I have nothing of value left to repay your help, I'll tell you this. If you do catch up with and defeat the ruffian, you may be able to recover my chest. It contains a valuable ornament, which I was told could be of great value if you knew where to sell it. I was trying to find out more about it, but as I say, I've had all my urge for traveling flogged out of me. Right now, I don't think I'd venture more than 20 paces from a well as long as I live. It doesn't look like much, and I suspect this lot would give it away for a few coins, but I got it from a mercenary whom I treated once, and saw it was related to Neretzi's folly. I don't know what, again, pronunciations, I'm not sure. I don't know what that means except that Neretzi's was, of course, the emperor who died in the battle some years back. Maybe you could find out of its true value. Thanks for saving me again. I hope a pass will cross. Ooh. So, wow. Okay, great. There's 13 frickin' bandits in there. Fun. There's 8 of us. I feel like I'm feeling confident. I'm not sure about my character's health, though. Wait, is that us? 100 hit points? I'm going to assume that's us. I'm not sure how cut out they are for this. This might be a bit ballsy going straight in. Takatos has been taken prisoner by the mounted bandits. Takatos is now free. What the hell? Oh, unless that was because of what we just did. Oh, this could be real dangerous here. If I've got low health. No, I don't. Okay. Thank Christ for that. Right, we might hold here for a bit. Hopefully they'll attack us. Hideout missions begin with the enemy unaware of your approach. Order your troops to follow you with F1 and F2 and try to take them on in small groups. I mean, I can't see many shortcuts here, but this is feeling cool. Ow. Wow, guys. Okay, they just annihilated those guys. Follow me. I took a blow straight to the head then. Look at my head. It's just covered in blood. I'm assuming there's one here. Oh, they can't actually do a formation in the water. I wonder why my brother stands so far away from everyone else. Oh, so slow fighting. This is so cool, though. Interesting. No, one of my raiders died. Oh, you know, my headman's troop, sorry. Is that all of them? Oh, shit! This is it, in the... So, who's this that comes through my place of business? Killing my employees? We heard you took our little brother and sister. Where are they? Good heaven, I'll need a better description than that. My men have harvested dozens of little brats in this region. Quite good hunting grounds. Already sent most of them south to a slave market, I know, though. Since your hunt for your kin is fruitless, how about you clear off and save your own lives? Either that or I force you to lick up all the blood you spilled here with your tongues. Or you and I could settle this one-on-one. Very well. Jesus Christ, he came out swinging. I take one hit and I'm gone here. Eat shit, Ragados. I literally am so close to death. It's unreal. Oh, he got wounded. He didn't die. Thank God for that. And I increased my athletics and my one-handed. Well, I recognize defeat when I see it. If I'm going to be your captive, let me introduce myself. I'm Ragados. Oh, Radagos. Not Raga. I thought it was a G, not a D. God damn it. Radagos. You haven't cut my throat yet, which was a wise move. I'm sure I can find a way to be worth more to you alive than dead. You'd better help us get our brother and sister back, or you'll swing from a tree. Oh, you'll need my help, all right, if you want to get them back. Alive, that is. See, my boys have some pretty specific instructions about what to do if there's a rescue attempt. Shall we get on the road? Remember, if I drop dead of exhaustion or drown in some river, that's it for your little dears. I don't expect a cozy palanquin. What the fuck? What is that? Now, but you'd best not make it too hard a trip for me. More raiders to sell. Sweet. You come across a chest with an old piece of bronze in it. It's so battered and corroded that it could have been anything from a cup to a crown. This must be the chest Tacitus mentioned to you that had something to do with Neretz's folly. Niacin. I was hoping to find more treasure here, but I think business wasn't going too well for Radagos and his gang. Radagos. I found this strange-looking metal piece, though. It doesn't look too valuable, but it could be the artifact Tactios. Tactios, not Tacitos. Tactios, I'm assuming, was talking about. Maybe we can sell it to one of the noble clans for a hefty price. I have a better idea. We would have a better chance if we split up now. I'll take Radagos and find the slaver market and look for a way to free the children. However, we must be careful not to endanger their lives, and it could be better to just buy them. We need to have our purses full for that, though. I'll need to take these men with us. Radagos is a slippery one. I don't want him getting away. So you want me to raise the money to ransom the little ones? Indeed, you'll have to find a way to do that. Maybe this bronze thing can help. Tactios said it could be worth a fortune to the right person if you manage to not get killed. If he's telling the truth, you must be careful. Never reveal that you have it, but try to understand its value and how it can be sold. You can use our family name if you'd like, or make up a new one. You will have a better chance of obtaining an audience with nobles, and it'll be easier for me to find you by asking around. Shit, I didn't come up with a name. Bledry. I don't know. What can I? Hang on, give me a second. I'll search up a name real quick. I am going to go with Glyn. Oh, God. That's not. I'm not sure if that's, like, specifically Welsh. It could be, like, a Scottish one. But it's, it should be have some sort of... It has a Celtic ring to it, so... Oh, my God. We get to customize our own banner. Well, it's got to be a wolf, considering his name means wolf ruler. Oh my God, that's like straight Roman, that is. Jesus Christ. That's like a horse. That can't be it. That's a dog, though. It looks more like a dog than it does a wolf. Oh, why couldn't they just have a wolf here somewhere? They picked all the cool animals except a wolf. I might go with that, to be honest. That's quite nice and simple. Nothing fancy. Quite like that, actually. It's like... tasteful. Wait. There's raiders back in there. Right, anyway. Rebuild your clan. Calradia is a land full of peril, but also opportunities. To face the challenges that await, you will need to build up your clan. Your brother told you that there are many ways to go about this, but that none forego coin. Trade would be one means to this end. Fighting and selling off captured bandits in town another. Whatever path you choose to pursue, traveling alone would make you easy pickings for whoever came across your trail. You know that you can recruit men to follow you from the notables of villages and towns, though they may ask you for a favor or two of their own before they allow you to access their more valued fighters. Naturally, you may also find more unique characters in the taverns of Calradia. However, these tend to favor more established clans. Okay, so we have increased your dinars by 1,000. Grow your party to 20 men. Reach clan tier 1. We've almost got enough renown for that. And hire 1 companion. As you explore Calradia, you can learn more about your artifact and its importance by asking any lord or lady about the Empire's recent history. Okay. So we're basically, I mean, we're in the open world now. Look at this map, though. I'm just curious. I've picked Battania, but I've spawned all the way down here in, like, the Southern Empire. How has that happened? Because, right, so for those of you who don't know, I've obviously been excited for this game for quite a long time, so I kind of know where everything is already. So the Azari are down here, which are like a desert clan. The Vlandians are here, which are, as you can see with the symbols, they're like classic, like knights, like English knights. Up here in the north are the the Sturgians, which are the Viking-type faction. Here you have the Battanians, which is the faction I chose to be a part of, but it's put me all the way down here for some reason. Not quite sure about that, but unless it's just something that is the way it is. Then you have the Western Empire here, the Northern Empire, and the Southern Empire. So these are, it's interesting because they are different. They're all very similar. I believe they all have access to the same troop trees. There's just different colors to them. I'm not too sure about that, though. I may be mistaken. And over here is the Kurzite Khanate, which are like the Mongolian hordes type thing. They're very much horse archer orientated. And I could capture all of this eventually at some point, potentially. That's like the potential this game has. And it's just about leveling up your characters, building your party, and getting into wars and stuff. I want to have some Battanian troops, though, not, you know... Unless I have to... That means I have to travel all the way to Battania, but... I'll have to hire some troops before I do that. Yeah, we need to be careful about fast-forwarding as well. Here we go. Yeah, Imperial Recruits. I'm going to need all of these. So let's have a look at what we got in our... party here. No, not party. Inventory. So we just got these 2 sacks of grain. So I got 0 influence right now. The wages, it's literally -3 coins. Oh, it's taken all my clothes off me and everything. It's like reset me back to after all of that stuff. Oh, okay. I get. So this is your relation with them. So you need 5 here, 10 here, 50, 20, 40, and 60. Oh, so you can basically like hire elite troops if you've got really good like relationships with these people. Interesting. I might want to buy 1 more bit of grain, just to make sure, because I'm not sure how long it's going to last for. Let's leave, and let's have 1 fight, and then we're going to end the episode there. 6v6 should be easy. Company of the Golden Boar have made a contract to fight alongside. So you could create like a mercenary group if you wanted to. Today's not your lucky day, friend. How about you hand over your silver? Be a real shame to have to cut anyone's throat. Sorry, I really got into that. Fight me if you dare. Although that shouldn't be the voice of my character at all. Let the voice of my character... I could just send... Okay, it's like Bannerlord, Warband, where you could just send your... This could go really well or really badly. Hello, fellas. How we doing? Look at this. I'm so much bigger than everyone. Like, imagine, right? I got an army of, like, 300 people, and I'm stood at the front of it, wearing better armor, obviously. Attack! I'm hoping we'll do a bit better than the looters, to be honest. Don't you stone my men. Ow. Ow. Men, I need help. Eat shit. And nobody died. Woo! I love the music. Yes, and somebody leveled up, I believe. Cool. So... I love this. Oh my god, this again is the bread and butter. For those of you who don't know, your troops gain experience in battle. You level them up to a better troop, and you get more elite troops. So do we want infantrymen or archers? Obviously, I think eventually I want to have a wholly Battanian army. But obviously, for the game's sake, we're in a really rough position right now. We really don't want to be, trying to be all like particular. We need just troops to be able to fight. I think we'll need some range because we'll be recruiting people and they'll be our infantry. So we need more archers, really, I think. I'll take it just to sell it. Wrap choose. Right, my current armor's better. Current armor's the same. Blacksmith hat. That's so cool that they have like, they're just tools. And here we go. We have a major city. I don't want to go quite into a major city right now because I'll get carried away and this episode's been on for long enough. We'll just hire some more troops and finish off the part there. This is going to be so epic, though, with huge battles. It's a shame that I'm not in Battania to get Battanian troops, but there you go. Okay, save. Okay, guys, so that was the first part of Mount & Blade Bannerlord. Tell me what you think of the game so far. If you've never seen this game before and you've somehow watched it all the way here, putting up with me, thank you for giving the game a chance, and proceed to watch it if you want to, or get the game yourself and buy it, because Tailwoods absolutely deserve it. They've been working on this game for so long, and with not a particularly large team either, and they've always wanted to make this quality product, and they've released it in early access, but obviously, as you can tell, it's amazing for an early access. It's not like early access can get a bad rap, but I think done in the right way, it could be really effective, and I got a feeling Tailwoods would really know what they're doing here. So we'll continue the story and our quest to become the Battanian king, yeah, I can't wait to play this game. Honestly, I've been waiting so long. But I should get another episode up tomorrow. So I can't wait to see you again and to see me on this incredible journey and, join me. See you all in the next part. Goodbye, guys.